Okay, so for our Mystery Monday, to make up for the last like 10 days or whatever of March, since I wasn't able to do editing, we are going to be turning ourselves into Daphne Blake from Scooby-Doo. Last year during Mystery March, I turned myself into the wonderful Franny Fisher, but today we're going to go for our wonderful Daphne. However,
we're going to make sure we have perfectly exfoliated Daphne Blake skin
Daphne
with
would
some
never,
Sex
and
Bomb
my
body
brows
scrub
definitely
from
need
Lush.
done because
I'm
Daphne
using
would
the
never.
last of it
And
from the
if we
Valentine's
have
Day
split
collection.
ends, Daphne would also never. So let's fix that.
I have
Alright, now that our bangs and our brows are more situated, we need to, you'll notice that my hair color is brown, walnut brown. The underneath that doesn't get hit by the sun as much is a bit darker. But Daphne is an auburn / redhead. So we need to make some adjustments. And of course we know that while having well done brows and a perfect bang is a must for becoming Daphne Blake, we know that's not enough. We need the hair color of Daphne Blake, so we are going to be using Ginger Glow from Overtone. And by the way, the reason why it's open like this is because it did not want to come off. I couldn't peel it back. I had to use pliers to get it. You can see the color on there a little bit. I had to use pliers to pull it off. So I'm going the extra mile for you guys.
We're going to make sure we have perfectly exfoliated Daphne Blake skin with some Sex Bomb body scrub from Lush.
And we continue now that we are a little more gingerfied. I know that it's not quite as crazy bright as Daphne's is, but let's keep in mind that she is a cartoon. But I do have lip balm on from Jack Black, and I also have the Holy Hydration Elf line eye cream and face cream with SPF 30 on my face before we do some prep work here, because Daphne's got perfect skin. So to give ourselves that cartoon-like perfect skin, we are going to start with, I don't normally start with my face. However, her eye makeup is very, very simple. It's really just killer eyeliner. So we're going to start with, this is this Topicals Sealed Primer, which helps give you that perfect canvas. It fills in any acne things that we have going on, but to also give our skin a little brightness, I'm going to go in with the Danessa Myricks Yummy Skin Serum just to add a little bit of brightness. When you have it in your hand, it looks slightly glittery, but I've never seen that really come off as just sparkle. Then I'm going to use, this is extremely full coverage extreme wear light airbrush finish 24-hour transfer resistant SPF 18. This is the CoverGirl Outlast, the red cap. I love this stuff. And of course we're going to go in with a beauty blender, because I think that Daphne's a beauty blender kind of girl, right? She's not using Wet n Wild. My foundation on, I'm going to go ahead and go in with, this is NARS Deep Throat. It's just a nice neutral pink blush. We're going to lighten this up even more. I have some pink face powder from Wet n Wild with a big brush. I think this brush is very, very Daphne. This is the e.l.f. Flawless Face. This is just going to help matten everything out. I did already go ahead and put some Milani eye primer on as well. And all I'm going to do is just take this really neutral sunstone color with a fluffy brush and just put it on the lid. This isn't going to add a lot of color, but it will just neutralize a little more. We're going to go ahead and fill in our brows because, of course, Daphne has perfect brows. Are going to do our liner. I'm going to be using Better Than Sex by Too Faced to make a nice defined wing. I will come back when I have this done on both eyes. So we're going to line our waterline. We're going to wind. Now we're going to go ahead, use our Shu Uemura eyelash curler. And for mascara, I'm using NARS's Climax mascara. And I believe it's in Blackest Black, Explicit Black. Now, I do not normally do bottom lashes for mascara, but we are going to be using Cali Ray's Come Hell or High Water because my eyes are prone to watering. So, I'm going to use this waterproof tubing mascara. Oh, I forgot to tell you, I use the L'Oreal Infallible in Carbon Black for the waterline. Now we're going to go in to, of course, our beautiful red lips that make Daphne Blake. Did not know this until this moment. I don't have a red lip liner, but I do have this is the Lawless Definer Liner, and I don't know what color it is, Rosewood, but it will work right now, just so that we don't have any feathering. And the red that I'm going to use is Max Ruby Woo. Can you think of a more Daphne Blake red? Good luck convincing me that Daphne Blake does not have every shade of MAC lipstick. Daphne's ears do not typically show, and she doesn't have hoop earrings, but I'm thinking that our girl is definitely a classic diamond stud earring kind of girl. Simple, iconic, goes with everything. And we're also going to be using Marc Jacobs Perfect because it's Daphne Blake. She's perfect. She's great at not only helping solving mysteries, because she is the #1 mystery solver in stuff like the Scooby-Doo and Scrappy show and the 13 Goes to Scooby-Doo, in which she's the only other main character other than Shaggy and Scooby-Doo. Now, of course, to complete becoming Daphne Blake, we have to have her iconic fashionista outfit. There are 2 ways you can do this. She always wears some form of purple and pink combination. The most iconic classic one is the purple dress with the pink leotard, lilac heels. Trying to find lilac heels even on the internet. Not a simple task. Especially like the platform style she wears in Scooby-Doo, Where Are You? The original like 70s cartoon, where she also wears her iconic lime green scarf. Let's get it on. Pop on a lavender headband, and we are Daphne Blake from Mystery Incorporated, solving crimes with my best friends Velma Dinkley, Fred Jones, and Shaggy and Scooby. There we are. We are Daphne. I hope you enjoyed this, and I will be putting this up on Sus Saturday because I'm currently filming this on Mystery Monday. Didn't think that through, which is a very classic Daphne thing to do. All right, I will see you all in the next one. Bye, my lovely humans.